Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I've decided to just do a bit of a weekly vlog because it has been a long time and I enjoy doing them. I already got up to a lot today, as you probably saw, with some b-roll if I included it, and otherwise this is my first time talking to the camera. It's lunchtime, I'm very hungry, so gonna get to that. Leftovers as usual. Doing a bit of a chicken shawarma situation. I don't have a ton of plans this week, but just enough that I think I can keep it interesting. TBD. Dang, we ran through this bottle. It is Monday, August 3rd today. It is a stat. It's BC Day, but I think it's like half the provinces have a day today, right? Yeah. So the day off, and after lunch I'm planning on running some errands, walking to the store probably. I have a couple of packages coming today that I'm excited about. So yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch and then maybe attempt to take my phone to the store with me, maybe get something on camera. I'm not very good at that, but we will see. I try every time, never amounts to anything, and otherwise I'll just show you what I got when I get home, as usual. So just thought I should intro this video before I just keep making more b-roll and it becomes boring and nothing to talk about. But the alternative is I talk too much, so we'll see what the reality of that is at the end of this. I am simultaneously filming a reading vlog, which I don't usually like doing, but I feel like filming both right now, so why not? But that also means no reading content in this vlog, but hope you're okay with that. I'm gonna eat. Oh, I would also love a bubbly. Bon appetit. All right, back in the kitchen. Obviously didn't film while I was away. I stopped at 3 stores. Liquor store, wine. They said I had like $60 of points and I can use them in increments of 5, and this was like $27. I said, okay, I'll use 25. She said, no, you can only use 15. So I'm confused by the point system, but I can go get another bottle, just can't be free. It'll be like half price. Good to know. Groceries for the next 2 days. Spinach, feta, dark chocolate, not for the next 2 days, but I used the rest of it in the banana bread I made. So just in case I need to make more at some point. Rashes. And peri-peri. I definitely finished that with lunch. That was from Save On Foods, which they are reorganizing and I can't find anything anywhere. Shoppers Drug Mart. Q-tips. They have been so hard to find. How come I can't find Q-tips anywhere? I got a lash serum from the same brand and everything that Lash Sensational, that I buy my mascara from. I'm gonna try this boosting serum. I've tried one before, but I'm not so good at doing it all the time and I forget. So probably why it didn't work, or it's a scam. I don't know. I gave myself French tips yesterday and they look good from far away, but when you go close up, they're a little shoddy. I used those stickers and I just painted over and there's so much bleed down into my nails. So I bought a nail pen. So I'm gonna try to clean these up. Probably not redo them, just clean them up. But oh, this hand's even worse because my nails are longer. From far away, I think they're super cute and I'm pretty proud of myself for doing it myself. My nails finally got long enough. I stopped biting them. I don't know what happened. My anxiety has been like gone for a few weeks, which is why I'm leaving the house like every 2 to 3 days because I want to. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been to therapy in a while, but we were working on my anxiety and she did say she thinks that my anxiety is masking my ADHD, and I am finding that to possibly be true. As in, I don't remember why I said this conversation, why I started this. Oh, because I haven't been biting my nails. When I get anxious, I bite my nails and I pull out my eyebrows and eyelashes. I haven't done that in a while. And then I bought a liquid eyeliner in brown that I absolutely love using, but it's a bit light. I used it today and then I put darker eyeshadow over top, so I got it in black as well. I hoped they would have a darker brown color and they don't, but it's Revlon Micro Easy Precision Liquid Liner. Looks like that. And I got Bretts, because since I cut my bangs, I've been trying to find a few ways to put them back, and I just watched Heartstopper and they are on the Brett game, especially Tara. So I'm gonna try to copy her hairstyles a little bit because she always does like the 2 and 2 Bretts, and I think to put my bangs back that way could be cute. I don't know. I've been trying a few things. That's the whole haul. Now I should edit a little bit. I'm gonna read quite a bit today, hopefully. It is just after 2, so I'm thinking have a little iced coffee, another piece of banana bread. I'm not so hungry though. I'm thinking just the decaf coffee for now. Something I forgot to mention is our friends are away and they asked us to check on their cats. They might not come out, but we're gonna try. Put their feet out, we'll see if they come. Get the treats out of the pantry.
The treats in the pantry?
It said
Treats.
hi, Gregory. Now you give them treats because you said treats.
I see treats. Do you want the treats? Oh.
I'll back up. Bo just wants his wet food. Hi, Bo. Hi. Oh, biggest stretch ever. Hi. All right, I poured myself a glass of wine. Dinner is in the oven. I thought I was getting 2 packages today. I ordered some Vans. I wear my black ones every single day. I have for a very long time. So I bought them in white as well. And they're supposed to come today, but now it moved to next Monday. So I'm not sure what happened there, but I did get the books that I ordered. Okay, for my August TBR, Throne of Glass, I am doing a reread of the series. I started with Assassin's Blade this time. Last time I read it, 3rd. I always forget. I might have read it 4th. I think I read it 3rd though. So I'm probably gonna get to this sooner than later, especially now that it finally came. And the first 3 Heartstopper books, because I absolutely loved the TV show. It made me very emotional and I flew through it. I've never read a graphic novel before, so I'm pretty excited. I think that they're so cute. And Alice Osman was Indigo's Author of July, so I quickly bought it in the last couple of days of the month because they were all 20% off. So I might also start this series this month, even though it's not on my TBR, just because I am still totally obsessed with it. So may as well do it now while I'm thinking about the show all the time still. I'm so curious how much is going to be different and how much is going to be the same. And I know that there's more than this, but I thought I should start with the first 3 and move on from there. I think there's novellas too. I haven't looked too much into it, but just got first 3. Anyway, yeah, so potatoes in the oven. I'm gonna add some chicken once it's halfway through and have that with like hummus and arugula. I have it all the time. If you've watched any of my weekly vlogs, you've probably seen this meal because it is a fixation and it has been for a couple of years. And then I'll probably just keep reading the most of the night. So probably see you tomorrow at this point. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. For once, we're not standing in my kitchen while I talk. It is 6:15 in the morning. I just walked on the treadmill for like 35 minutes. Got a bit of a sweat on. It's upper body day, so I'm gonna start that now. This camera angle is awful, and I hate that all my recycling is in the background. We gotta bring that to the depot. And now I'm supposed to start with bear to crab switches, and I'm skipping them, because what is this shit? That is just asking for me to fall over. There's also no core on today's, so I'm gonna end with my core, obliques, abs. So I'll just let that replace that, I guess. So I'm actually gonna start with the chest press. Let's get started, shall we? I think I'm weak today. I forgot to eat a banana. That's why. I'm gonna go eat a banana. Damn, I always eat before I work out. Let's hope this kicks in soon. It is the end of the work day. I am just about to make a coffee to go. I think I'm gonna bring it with my book to my friend's house so that their little shy kitty, Fina, maybe will come down if I'm sitting there for a while. Give her an opportunity to warm up to me. I did the black eyeliner today and it is so dark. I can't remember the last time I did black eyeliner. It looks better on camera, but also because I put my bangs back while I was working out, I could not wear them down today. So we're working with some of the new Bretts. I don't know how I feel about anything going on right now. I don't think I'm gonna do the black eyeliner anytime soon. I also do black mascara because of that, and I usually wear brown, so I think I'm gonna go back to the way I was doing it. I just think it makes me look a little bit older. Doesn't help that I haven't been sleeping great, so I look extra tired, so I think that the stark makeup just makes that more obvious rather than less obvious. I am in a very good mood today. I have just been in a good mood, which is very nice. It worked. I sat on the couch for about 20 minutes, and she came down. I can't go closer than this, but I got her. Beau, on the other hand, was right beside me when I was filling his bowl. I'm gonna read a little longer, make sure he doesn't steal her food as they've requested, and then I'm gonna go to the store. Hey guys, it has been a couple of days since I've updated. I spent most of the day reading. I finished my first book for my other vlog. I'm just sitting here in my office. I don't have too much work to do today. It is Thursday. I have decided as of this morning to do another cut diet. It is my birthday in 10 weeks exactly, so I'm like, hey, that's perfect. Which didn't need to be perfect. I said to Zach, I'm gonna be crazy and I'm gonna start this on August 6th on a Thursday. I'm usually like beginning of a month or beginning of a week. And then I was like, oh, my birthday's in exactly 10 weeks. So maybe that's actually is kind of perfect in a roundabout way. All of that to mean I would like to make another bullet journal spread for that. Did I even do an August title page yet? Yes, I did. Fireworks. Forgot about that. I think I'm gonna look on Pinterest for some ideas. I always end up doing the same exact spread every time, and I think I'd like to change it up a little bit. Basically, I love having a life goal and something that I'm working towards every day. I love working out right now, and I'm enjoying cooking, and I love the mental math of like trying to meet my macros and having this daily goal. So I'm gonna do that again for 10 weeks, and then usually leading into Christmas, I kind of just bulk, aka eat what I want and work out when I feel like it. I just call it a bulk to make myself feel better about it. It's just something I feel like doing, so I'm going to. I think I've probably saved some fitness. Yeah, I have 17 fitness bullet journal spread ideas. I probably don't love any of them, but I'm gonna try to find something that I enjoy. I don't really know what my end goal is. I have an all or nothing personality, and I know this about myself, and I'm going to lean into it because for these past few weeks, months, I've kind of just been like, well, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Do like the 80-20 rule, right? 80% nutritional, 20% whatever I want. I think language is so important, and when it comes to food and diets, I never really know what language I want to use for myself. I don't believe in like clean, or I don't even know what I'm thinking about. I don't cut anything out in my day-to-day life, and then I decide to do a cut and I decide to cut things out. But I'm not going to be specific in public about what those things are because I don't want to trigger anybody else or make anybody else think that I am this way all the time. Anyway, I'm going to be very cognizant of the language that I use when I talk about this, especially online. It's just for fun. It's just for me. I'm not going to like film all of it and put it out there. I'm just letting you know that I'm making a bullet journal spread today, and that is how I'm spending my morning because I don't have much work to do. My mom and my sister are coming over tonight. We are watching Amazing Race Canada together. I'm making them dinner. I have a taco casserole that I absolutely love, and every time I make it, I'm like, hey guys, I need to make this for you because the rice is cooked in salsa verde sauce. It's so good. I did do a full body workout this morning, and I figured you guys didn't need to see another workout, so didn't film it, but almost have all my steps because I walked on the treadmill for like 30 minutes again. I love that part of my morning. Lately, it is listening to Gracie Abrams' new album while I walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes, just kind of on shuffle. I'm loving her new album. It is the first one that has no skips for me. Maybe the last song I don't really listen to because it's not a skip. I think it's a very good song. It's just very depressing. Anyway, so last month I listened to her whole album. I got a coffee from a coffee shop in town that I've never been to, and I listened to her whole album while I went for a drive, and I was like, I need to do this every month. And then this month I was like, which album will I do that with? I don't really love Ariana Grande's music. I was gonna do that one. And then I saw that Role Model's coming out with a new album in like, what, 2 days? Tonight at midnight? I don't know. So this weekend I'm gonna try yet another new coffee shop because we have so many here and I always pick the same ones. So I'm gonna try another new one and go for another drive while I listen to Role Model's album, maybe Saturday or Sunday. That sounds like a great plan to me. I've just been so frazzled. I don't know. Even like my internet browser right now, I have 3 YouTube tabs open, all with videos that I've gotten like 10 minutes into and then stopped watching because I don't want to not finish them, but I don't feel like watching them in the moment that I start them. That's just what it is. I feel like I can't commit to anything right now. It's almost a miracle that I finished a book in a few days because that's all I feel like doing right now is reading, which is fun. But also I read 2 chapters and then I'm like, oh, I want to do something else right now. I don't know what to do with this mood. I'm just restless. I'm in such a good mood lately. I'm just so restless. My brain is restless. I need to like learn a language or something. Maybe that's what I need to hone my skill into. Hence starting a new workout diet plan, because it will give my brain something to latch onto. Okay, so I've just adapted the spread that I do all the time. Here, let me find an old one. I always do it like this with the color that I'm gonna do, fill it in the color I do. So I did the same thing, but I made it more of a calendar looking thing. I think it looks pretty good. And then that's all of the workouts. I did fuck up a little bit on the lower body one, but that's all right. Hi, it's the next day again. I spent the afternoon after lunch at the lake with my book and it was so nice. I need to now take a shower. Zach and I just went for our annual date night ice cream. Annual, twice monthly date night ice cream. They have new flavors every month, and this month they have the blackberry chèvre, which is like a goat cheese ice cream, and it is my favorite. And I said, next time I go there in 2 weeks, I will be picking up a pint because I need to have that in my freezer. Hi, Vivi. But also my shoes that were supposed to come in on Monday and then changed to next Monday now came in today, and it's Friday. So I don't know what they're on, but I'm happy they're here. Seems like a misuse of a box. Very nice. Very nice. I used to be a Keds person, but I think that these are a lot sturdier and my toes break through a lot slower than they do in Keds. So white on white on white. We'll see how long I can keep them this white. Though I kind of think too white, not great. I actually might want to wear them in a little bit so that they are not stark white, but very happy with those. And now it is not that late. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna make dinner probably for 6-ish. I might read until then. I've been kind of feeling like playing GTA on my computer. Don't think I want to start that today though. So read or watch YouTube or something until I make dinner. And then Zach and I alternate every other week with picking a movie. So it's his turn this week, so I don't know what he's gonna pick, but he's gonna pick a movie for us to watch tonight. I did think this was gonna be a more exciting week, but this is the reality of life, I guess. Also, my bangs are just like, I jumped in the lake, so it was so nice today. No shock factor. It was beautiful. I think that's my whole update. I'm just making a Cobb salad for dinner. Last night I made taco casserole. So good. Tonight though, just Cobb salad, chicken, egg. I think I usually do chickpeas, but I don't know if I have any in the cupboard right now. Hello, back in the garage gym. I am going to start by getting my steps on the treadmill every Saturday. Zach walks the dogs and I do Sunday. So I get my steps on the treadmill on Saturdays, which I kind of really enjoy. I was watching Game of Thrones every Saturday, an episode. About half the time maybe I was reading. If I have a really, really, really good book, I tend to read on the treadmill on my Saturdays. But the past couple of weeks, I just jam to music. I just am trying to like build a fun treadmill sing-along playlist. This is so lame. And I like have a little dance party on the treadmill. It gets my energy up because I'm going to take pre-workout kind of like halfway through my treadmill walk before I work out. I had a decaf latte this morning because I am still trying to just have 1 caffeinated beverage a day, and that is pre-workout most days. I'm very tired today. It is Saturday at 10:20 and I am struggling to get going. I just had a really good breakfast and I do have a cup of tea with me, decaf, that I will walk with on the treadmill to give the aura of caffeine. Maybe it will work, but I'm very tired today, so I'm excited to listen to my upbeat music. Zach picked the movie last night and he chose Saturday Night, which takes place over like an hour and a half on the first night ever of Saturday Night Live before they go live. We looked it up after and it actually takes place over like 5 years, all of the stuff that happened in the episode, but a pretty good movie and kind of a stacked cast. So he chose well, but it's one of those movies where the music like keeps going and it's a tracking camera most of the time. So the anxiety was just like pumped up with them, even though we know that it's successful and it's still on the air. That's what's fun about like a documentary nonfiction style movie, is you know the outcome if you know anything about the story. So that was kind of nice. I think that's all I have to say. I am going to walk on the treadmill alone, and then I think I will film my lower body day workout. And then I'm hoping to finish my book today, and I would love to play a video game. I don't know yet whether that's GTA or Sims, but I think it will be a PC game. This is my favorite way to keep my bangs back, is to do some kind of a bubble braid, or sometimes even just do the bangs in the elastics and then do a ponytail until they break. I did this last Saturday, and then halfway through the day all the elastics broke. Now I'm just trying to jabber to not start my workout, but also the sooner I start and get going, the sooner I can have my pre-workout and be caffeinated. The pre-workout has kicked in and I'm in a very good mood. I walked on the treadmill for like 20 minutes longer than I was planning on because I was having so much fun. Endorphins worked actually before the pre-workout did, and I'm in a great mood. But I have to start with tempo squats, which I hate, so let's go. Just finished my workout, and because it went longer than I was expecting, the cardio and the strength, I am so hungry. Just gonna have last night's leftovers, and I think I'd like the egg heated up, the boiled egg, so I'm gonna microwave it with the chicken. I was gonna say my most recent binge watch was Young Royals. So I had to pick another TV show after Heartstopper, and I loved Heartstopper so much, and I think it's overrated to me. I couldn't really get into the romance because they kept having the same fight over and over, and at the end I was like, maybe you guys would be better off not together. But two pros. One, the Prince Willem, the actor, phenomenal acting, so I hope to see him again. Second thing, great soundtrack. Gave me like all new songs to add to my workout playlist, which is now 12.5 hours long. But now I need to pick yet another show to binge watch if I want to. I could keep going with my Star Wars watch through, not rewatch, I haven't seen half of it, but still in Clone Wars. If I play a video game, that is a great show to have on in the background. It's good for me to pick a show that I want to watch. So as much as I thought Young Royals was a little bit overrated and not my favorite show, I watched with English subtitles because I don't really love dubbed TV shows because I find the disconnect really annoying between their mouths and what they're saying. So I couldn't do anything else while I watched. But I did start skipping a lot of Sarah and August's part by the end. I would like to find a TV show that grips me and that I want to just watch, like I did Heartstopper. I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place and don't know what to do with the rest of my day. It is 1:15. I'm gonna microwave this so I can eat. And then I'm gonna shower. Yesterday I went through the effort of peeling all of the chickpeas and roasting them in the air fryer and seasoning them. Oh, a little less crispy today, but so good. And then the dressing is oil, red wine vinegar, Italian seasoning, and Dijon mustard. So good. And that is lunch, and I'm so sweaty, so I'm in the shower. But like, I don't want to watch YouTube right now. I think I want to start a TV show while I eat. I just don't know which one. Little update if you care is I didn't pick a new show. I did just watch YouTube, and now I read like for an hour and a half. And that's kind of all I've done with my day. But I'm here to open another package, and this is a gift for my niece who is a reader. She is 14 years old. I'm like 90% sure that I'm gonna post this video after I see her next. But I will just cut this out if I don't. But I got her books for her birthday. And they just came out with the anniversary editions because I really wanted to get them for her for Christmas, and I couldn't find them because they were coming out with the anniversary edition in January, so no one was selling the old ones anymore, even at the used bookstore and like on Amazon. Could not find them. A trilogy that I loved at her age. Oh, they're very pretty. These new ones. They used to be like black with a girl on the cover and like some like wiry stuff, but I got her the Wither series. I absolutely loved these books. Dystopian. I feel like people are all dying of this disease by like 2021, something like that. So they're trying to like come up with a cure for this disease, and these girls are kind of kept in a house, and I think they go and escape together. It's a very fun series. I think she's okay with sprayed edges. Oh, I almost should reread these. I hope they're as good as I remember them being. I think I will take you along with me tomorrow when I go do my coffee in the morning drive to Role Model's new album. I'm very excited. I already picked my album for October. Tommy Lefroy is coming out with their first full-length album. It is my favorite band of all time. It's a girl duo and they're phenomenal. So I'm very excited for that. They have 2 songs out already and I love them. So now I just have to hope that someone comes out with something by September that I want to listen to as bad as these 2 albums and Gracie's was. It's still all I listen to, by the way. Gracie, all the time. Love her new album. I am in a not empty parking lot, but took the dogs for an hour-long walk and now went to get coffee. Apparently none of the coffee shops on this side of town that I've never been to are open on Sundays, so I went to my tried and true favorite Amble and got a latte. I had a gift card with 20 bucks on it, which I didn't know. I thought it would be like $2 left. Apparently I hadn't used it at all yet. They do have really good coffee. And I'm gonna start my Role Model album listen. It's 47 minutes. So if I go like up around the lake, down into the valley, do that loop, and then go to Superstore, that should be plenty of time. Chuck's mantra, maybe I should press play and then wait until I'm out of the parking lot and on the road to start listening. I put a headband in here the other day. I took my Freedom top off and it broke the second I put it on. So that's annoying. That's garbage. I'll press play once I'm out, I think. I'm being watched.
She's been gone a while. Could really use it. I'm looking up and down, side to side, in between. Oh.
Okay, back from my silly little drive and my grocery shop. First thoughts on the album. I'm a little bit worried about replayability because his last album, Kansas Anymore, I should eat one of these, I loved. It's one of my favorite albums. I still listen to it all the time. Replayability there, high. This one, I don't know how often I'll re-listen to it. And part of that is because I am notorious for skipping songs once they go on too long. And most of these are over 4 minutes long. That's concerning to me. All that being said, I did enjoy it. I think my early favorites are Joy. What's the one called at the beginning? Chasing Midnight, Joy, and Harmony, I think are my 3 early favorites. But I think most of these songs I could add to like a cooking playlist, my cooking playlist, and really enjoy them. Because I feel like he plays around with decades and stuff, and some of the piano on a few of the songs is very Billy Joel, and I have a lot of Billy Joel on that album, on that playlist. I think it'll be fine, just not as good as Kansas Anymore, which I thought immediately upon listening to that one, but also if I give this more listens, I might like it more. I also really liked Honeydew. I was surprised at how eerie it sounded. It was giving like Mad World Donnie Darko version. Good album. Yeah, I did really like the music. Harmony, I was like, man, this is like kind of 90s, beginning of like a 90s rom-com movie music, and very plucky piano, which was fun. Also, is it Dakota Johnson in that song talking? What's the song? The love song? It just says, features a voice that sounds strikingly similar to the woman who once claimed she loved limes. Interesting. I did just mostly get a few days worth of groceries so that I can eat for the next couple of days. For lunch today, I got myself this plant-based Thai yellow curry. So good. This is one of my favorite microwave meals. I haven't really addressed it on camera. I did do a full week of eating vegetarian and I filmed it, and I haven't put it online yet because I'm not sure. It doesn't really, I don't know, match what I usually put out there. But I am choosing to not cook red meat anymore. I will maybe eat it when I go out, and that's the only time. So poultry and fish at home only, and doing plant-based options when I like them. Not crazy about tofu. I'm still adding it to a couple of things. So I am still eating chicken, but if I can find a chicken substitute that I love, like this Supreme brand also makes chicken bites that are my favorite. We eat them probably at least once a week now. This is the ground beef one, but just putting that out there. Let me put groceries away. Should do a little bit of a fridge clean out. Don't really feel it right now.